Welcome guys. So in this video we will learn about Tailwind CSS. Why everyone is talking about Tailwind CSS. So what is something new that it brings on in our development. So we will learn each and everything and how it is different from other CSS frameworks as well. So we will see in this tutorial. Okay. So Tailwind CSS, as is its name suggests, so Tailwind CSS is a CSS framework basically, but it is not a simple CSS framework like Bootstrap or any other, but it is a utility based framework. Utility based frameworks, let me show you. This is the main feature of Tailwind CSS. Why this is so much popular? Because it is performance oriented as well. It means when you add some classes like shown in this video also. So when you add some classes like flex or anything, px4 means padding x4 or something. So when you use these classes, okay, and you run a build, okay, like here it is running rebuilding. So after rebuilding, so there will be a build.css will be created for deployment. So in that build.css only those classes will be included which we are using here in our code, okay, and remaining classes will be eliminated. Okay, so when we use this bundle build.css, so this is the smallest version of a CSS classes that can be used in our application as per our requirement. Okay, no extra classes will be exported for the deployment. Okay, so for in case of build, it will only use those classes which are being used in our code right now. If I remove any other class, any one class or two class, and then run a build again, so these build.css will again created, and that class will be removed from there. So this is the smartest way Tailwind follow. So when you use build.css, so your code is very much optimized in that case. Okay, so let's move to next feature of Tailwind CSS. So okay, so there are some predefined classes that are already defined in Tailwind CSS. Okay, so we have to use those classes. Like if you want to give some width, like width 96, width 80, so these are the predefined design system classes. Okay, so you can directly use these classes. If you say div class w-96, so it will automatically create this much width. Okay, so similarly background white, shadow rounded, so these are the classes already predefined in Tailwind CSS. You can directly use these classes. So you can say why it is using 96, 80, not 79 or 75 or something. So because this is a predefined, very well structured design system that it follows. So as per standards, you have to use these sizes only. Okay, but if you want to customize it, that option is also available. I will show you after a few minutes. Okay, so these are the classes for width. So similarly you can do h96, that will apply for height also. Okay, that is also available. Okay, so and similarly there are options for colors as well. So this is the color palette. So these are the standard colors. So sky 50 to sky 900. So background sky 50, sky 100. So these CSS design system is already predefined inside Tailwind CSS, and we can directly use these things. So these are the standard colors. So you don't need to use like BG sky 700, like 650 or something you can't use, but you have to use 700 so that asymmetry across our website is maintained. So we have to follow these standards only. Okay, but if you still want to customize, there is an option I will show you. Okay, so next thing is typography also. Like on the similar lines, we have options for font and everything. So we can use these fonts sans, so it will apply these fonts. And similarly there are options for fonts and the options for shadow, like you can apply shadow. So because we are in dark mode, so you are not able to see the shadow. Let me do the light mode, then you will see this is the shadow. Yeah, here you can see the shadow now. Okay. So this is highly responsive also. So there are already predefined classes in Tailwind CSS. So in those classes you directly say like this is a breakpoint. Already breakpoint will be given to you. So if you in your code, if I show you, this is the code SM. This says P6 and PY. Okay, it says padding 6 and py means padding y10. So these are the classes. You can it already gives you breakpoints according to the screen size. Okay, when you increase the screen size, so it will get affected like this. So now it is applied, this class is applied. Okay, so similarly there are breakpoints given, and you can use those breakpoints to customize your design. Okay, so next let's move to another point. Okay, so you may worried like in case of inline css, when we apply inline css like this, so there you can't apply, there you can't use focus and everything, these pseudo classes. But in this case you can use that. Tailwind css provides you then like focus and these kind of things. You can hover or something, you hover, focus, active, disable. So every pseudo class is available to be used here directly in inline way. Okay, so let's move to next point. Okay, so you may need to, if you design some component and you want to use that component again and again in your code, so you can create a simple component, or function. You can create a function and directly return that function, and you can directly reuse those things again and again. Similarly, like here, so you don't need to write inline everything, but you can reuse those components as well. So in this case, this is a tile, and these are the three similar tiles. So we are just calling this function, movies function, 3 times with different parameters. So you will be able to see all these tiles. Okay, so let's move to next point. Okay, and this is the one of the coolest feature of Tailwind CSS. Just assume you don't want to use everything inline in your HTML or JSX in case of React. So if you don't want to use, and you can you want to add some CSS from your side as well in the code. Okay, so in that case there is a apply this is the apply. So after applying @apply, then you can use those Tailwind classes directly here. Okay, it will behave like a similar CSS class. Okay, so you can create a button class like this, and then you can use apply, and then you will be able to use all the Tailwind CSS classes, and then you can add on your code as well in this. So it will become a normal CSS class. Okay, but you can also add your code as well and directly use your class in anywhere. Okay, so button secondary, button primary. So in normal CSS it will behave like that normal CSS. Okay, let's move to next thing also. So it also provide you the option of dark mode, different modes. So dark and light mode option is also there. So change mode from your operating system, it will automatically detect and apply dark bg color or something. So this is the class it already gives you. So after using dark as a prefix, you can apply your classes here. It will apply in that case. Okay, so let's move to next point. So this is a brilliant feature. So if you just assume you have these colors 50 to 900, but you want to change those colors. Okay, you want to change something, you want to update those colors, you want to add some new color for your palette or something. So there is that option also. So what you can do, there is a config file for Tailwind CSS. So this is the Tailwind CSS config file. So inside this config file, you can directly go and you can say font family. These are the options for font family, and these are the colors. Primary colors will be these colors, and the secondary colors will be these colors. Okay, so here you can customize your color palette also, and anything for that matter. So if you say this, if you want to upgrade some vibrant look or for your website or something, then you can use these colors. So you can customize any color or any feature of Tailwind CSS. You can just update your Tailwind CSS config file, and then it will work. Okay, so let's move to next thing. Okay, so Tailwind CSS also provides you these features like grid and grid flow. So all the things, column structure, and everything is possible in this. And it also gives you transform and translate and everything. So animation is also possible. So these kind of things are also already done in Tailwind CSS. So you just need to pick those things. Okay, so let's move to next thing. So this is the feature which makes your life easy as a Tailwind CSS developer. You might be thinking that how I will remember all these classes, how I know that these classes, this class is available or not, right? So Tailwind CSS provides you a very cool VS Code extension. This is called Tailwind CSS IntelliSense extension. You have to install that for VS Code, and that will give you all the options of the classes and available for that. Okay, it will auto complete those options, and you can select from there directly. So it will make your life easy as a developer. You can easily use this extension that is available in the VS Code. Okay, so let's move to next thing. Okay, but if you still want to use some predefined template or something, so Tailwind CSS also provide those templates, so you can directly use those templates and components, responsive UI components, and you can directly start customizing those components. So Tailwind also provides you that, but I am not sure. So I think these components are paid components, so you might have to pay something for that. These are the features which Tailwinds comes with. So these are the very cool feature. It may looks very very confusing in initial phase, because everything is in line, but when you start using, you will follow all the standards of Tailwind CSS, and your UI will not be scattered. That will be a symmetric UI on everywhere, on every page in your website, because you will be using a defined design system for your website. So there is nothing confusing or different colors you are using. So you will be using a same theme and same structure for your website throughout. So it will help you to create a beautiful website as per a UI design is concerned. Okay, so I hope you like this video. So that's it for this video. And for hands-on coding hands-on coding for Tailwind CSS, I will create a few separate videos where you can learn how we will design different UI using Tailwind CSS. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye.